Warning, the following is entirely satirical and should not be taken as truth or fact. Styles Rebel Radio and the Rebel Podcast do not own any copyrighted material that may be included in this broadcast. Viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah, you can't make fun of kids, but you can make fun of old people.
You should, in fact. It's encouraged.
Suspend the show right now.
You're gonna zipline directly into the harpoon?
Yeah.
What do you know about planes?
I know a lot about planes.
Buckle in, dude. It's gonna suck.
Put your hand on the screen.
How did they find out? Who was the one?
This show has gotten infinitely more gay.
The mystical land of New Jersey.
I don't understand how the laws in this country work anymore.
Welcome to the Rebel Radio Show, live, uncut, and uncensored, despite T-Mobile's best efforts. I'm Radio's Rebel DJ Styles, to my right, Shaney.
Ah! Hey, everyone. Listen, don't give me that look. I just wanted to do it.
On the board is Jules.
Howdy.
It's like the commercial with the Hulk hands. You remember that? Back in 2004?
I have the Hulk hands.
Do you currently have the Hulk hands?
You know they make red and green Hulk hands now? We can both have Hulk hands and be different Hulks and not have to pretend to be the same Hulk.
My cousin had thing hands and thing feet.
Whoa.
Yeah. Not the same. Didn't hit as hard.
Did you suck on them?
The thing dogs?
Were they fun to
No.
play with?
No.
Oh.
I didn't play with the thing dogs.
Damn it.
I had Hulk hands.
I was slapping around my Hulk hands.
I was busy matching the Hulk hands while he was playing with the sting dogs.
Heyo.
216-859-8699 if you're listening live on this Monday evening. Let me know if you had Hulk hands or thing dogs. And if you're listening on the WSRR Radio mobile app, you should be downloading your app store, your Apple App Store or Google Play Store today. It's completely free. Take us with you wherever you go, even if you are in New York. There's actually quite a bit of listeners in New York.
Thanks, New York.
Thanks, New York.
The Big Apple, I'm walking. I've been to New
I was
York
going to say, you've been
twice.
to New York, not me. You ever go to the diamond fields in New York? You
They're
ever
in
frolic?
Arkansas.
What
This
the-
woman's
This whole
from
fucking
New
thing
York.
is about New York.
We've been lied to.
The ladies from New York.
This is a ruse. This is yellow journalism.
Don't open your article with New York woman if the fucking thing is in Arkansas.
well,
Just say a woman. Just say a woman.
The woman's from New York.
I don't care. Irrelevant
a-
to where the story
She's a
is.
strategy consultant.
You know what? That's it. At the end of September, I'm leaving.
That
This
does it.
bullshit.
I'm tired of
This
these
bullshit.
headlines.
We're done.
What website is this?
NPR.
You see what you did up here?
Fuck.
There's a reason you're getting defunded. You know what? I was against the whole fucking defund public media thing, but now, take all their money away. Take it all away. Give it to us. 216-859-8699 at WSR Radio on Venmo. Don't fucking open your article with New York woman if it doesn't take place in New York. Where does it take place?
Well,
Arkansas?
it's a New York
Arkansas.
woman.
So-
The
And a
woman is
Mississippi man.
from- Whoa. How did she do that?
Oh, they get together anytime they can, you know?
Travel distance alone.
From New York to Arkansas? I know, right?
Hectic.
Would you go from New York to Arkansas just to go to the diamond fields and frolic?
I think I might.
You would hurt your toesies for sure.
Diamonds are ultimately
Not if
worthless.
you have your thing feet on.
Oh,
Yo, that's what the thing dogs are for.
Frolicking through the Arkansas diamond fields with my thing feet on. Clip that, chat, please.
That's a Tumblr post.
That's a fucking wet dream.
That's a fucking 4chan.
I call that a good Saturday night.
All right, so what the hell is this story? Why is there a diamond field in Arkansas?
New York lady
Now that we've gotten that out of the way.
Yeah.
goes to
That's just her name.
Arkansas. She spends 3 weeks in the Crater of Diamonds State Park in Murfreesboro? Murphy?
Wait.
Murfreesboro?
Yeah,
So-
Murfreesboro.
Murfreesboro. It's like Murphy, but he's free. Murfree.
Murfreesboro.
So she stayed here for 3 fucking weeks digging?
3 weeks digging.
What
Nothing but
So,
digging for 3 weeks?
It's
you got a lot
$15.
of time on your hand, lady.
It's $15 for adult admissions. I think it's less for children.
Why are children allowed in the diamond fields?
To
Hey,
dig.
you know why.
The children yearn for the mines.
You know
I
why.
understand. But I thought we put a lot of work to get them out of there.
It's $15 to go dig, and you basically just get to keep whatever you find. And so she dug for 3 weeks and was able to actually find a decent diamond. Let me see.
Little do you know, I'm pulling up the gas lines and keeping the copper piping.
She spent $315 doing this.
On a 2.3 carat diamond.
What's a 2.3 carat diamond
it's-
worth?
I don't know, but it was the third largest discovered in the park that
That's-
year.
I mean, okay, not even gonna lie. If you're doing it, which I'm assuming she was doing this specifically to look for her engagement
Yeah.
ring, and she did it, kudos.
And it's a decent size. They have a picture of it, and it's. I mean, obviously, it's a rough-looking diamond. It's not polished
Yeah,
up.
right,
and,
Take it to the
right.
shop.
cut.
Okay, all right. 2.3 carat diamond can be valued anywhere from a few thousand to over $60,000.
Whoa.
Okay, so $300.
Average
for,
asking price is around $27,186.
Now, I guess my next question would be, how much money do you have to spend to get from A to B, where A is you have this
from
diamond.
New York to Arkansas.
Yeah. No, where A
That's
is
what I thought you were asking too.
Me too.
you have this diamond, and B is you have it in a ring and it looks pretty.
That's
Probably less than
probably-
$28,000.
I'd say about like
Fair.
2,000.
2,000. So you're spending
Probably less.
$2,300, roughly.
Yeah,
For
I'd
it to sell it.
$2,400, $2,500.
Okay,
Yeah.
but hear me out. She could just sell it and get another nice diamond that's not a 2.3 carat diamond.
She
Maybe.
could sell the $23,000 diamond.
That's what I'm saying,
and
yeah.
Just buy a
Well,
really
you
nice
don't know.
ring.
Well-
She's still mined for her engagement ring
But-
then.
But she
Yeah.
wants the diamond. That
I
she,
think there's also sentiment of like, I went here and stayed for 3 weeks and dug
But-
this exact diamond up.
this crazy expensive fucking diamond.
It's not worth the lure.
I
I
think
don't
it
know.
is.
I think the lure is equally as powerful if you're like, then I sold it and bought the one that I liked. All right.
I think
That
you
is-
still went and dug up
That's
the fucking
perfect
diamond.
for
Nah.
your story.
nah, I'm a quadruple H kind of guy, long-term booking.
I saw somebody duet this on TikTok. There was like a news story about it. And he was like, all right, so go to Arkansas with my future wife and just say fetch.
Are we gonna not talk about the fact there's a diamond field that you can just go into in Arkansas?
So
Seems a little government should have their hands on this by now.
Jules brought this in, and that was my first thought. Was like, why isn't the government just taking this?
Taking the
Yeah,
diamonds.
Right. I feel like that seems like, oh, we need money. We are in what, trillions of debt as a country.
Oh, yeah.
I think that maybe digging up a couple of diamonds
is what I'm
could be
saying.
beneficial.
Diamonds are worthless.
Are
And they're not.
They-
Obviously, this one's fucking $30,000.
Determined by who? Diamond resellers.
diamond sellers.
Yeah, that's
There's-
who. Literally,
There's experts in
Guess
jewelry.
what? We unfortunately we are the diamond consumers.
literally, De Beers jeweler is the person who invented the diamond ring.
I need a couple of those.
De Beers jeweler invented the fucking diamond engagement ring as a marketing ploy because there was such a high supply of diamonds. Then they began artificially manufacturing diamonds to sell even more at a cheaper price. Diamonds are ultimately worthless.
I could use a couple of the beers if you know what I mean. This guy.
Diamonds are ultimately worthless.
Honestly,
We as a society have for some reason said, yeah, that's valuable, but it has no actual value because they're not rare.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're making the
There's
same.
no
argument.
scarcity.
But I guess it's different. But like Hallmark makes holidays to sell chocolate and candy and stuff like that. You know, it's the same thing. De Beers is making engagement rings so that they can sell diamonds. A to B.
I mean, I guess, but no one's
that's called math.
right. But no one's looking at Hallmark holidays and saying like, "Oh my God, Sweetest Day is worth $18 trillion."
It might be.
some people do.
It
No,
might be.
some people don't spend $18 trillion on
I mean,
Sweetest Day.
Collectively,
actually.
it might
No.
generate 18
I
trillion.
don't think so. I think your
I
I think
bet
your
that-
math is a
I
little
think-
I
off.
bet Valentine's Day generates.
I didn't say
in-
Valentine's Day. I said
Okay,
Sweetest
okay,
Day.
but I'm saying Valentine's Day. I bet Valentine's Day, which was probably also made up by Hallmark.
Probably.
They invented
isn't it
Saint
named after a
Valentine?
massacre.
Saint Valentine? I have no idea. I literally don't know the origins of Valentine's Day.
Saint Valentine's Day, like Saint Valentine was a massacre. Like people died.
He was a masochist,
He was a masochist, crazy motherfucker. Loved diamonds.
jumping off the top of the steel cage.
Loved going to the diamond
Crazy.
fields with his shoes off. Crazy man.
No, I mean, I get your point though.
There's just no value in it. That's why I
Yeah,
put all my money into fucking Slim Jims.
we as a
I put all my money
society
into-
have created that value.
That's what I'm saying.
We've deemed it valuable.
Like that, I think that's why this can exist, because it's only valuable to us as a society.
I think
Yeah, but
Like if we were to say, "Hey, I'm going to take all these diamonds and sell them to Saudi Arabia," they don't give a fuck because they have their own diamond mines and they're not worth
wait,
anything.
hold on, wait. How do you know about the Saudi diamond mines?
I did listen. Don't worry how I know what the Saudi diamond mines are. Me and Quadruple H, we've been doing some back and forth with Saudis. 216-859-8699.
Hi, this is Melissa,
And hey, it's Matt.
coming at you from Synergy Music Studio.
We are a recording and production studio located on the south side near Chicago.
Check us out online at synergymusicstudio.com. We offer recording, mixing, and mastering.
And follow us on Instagram at Synergy Music Studio. Rock hard.
What's the difference between the shirt you're currently wearing and the one that I am? Well, both do their job of concealing us from the outside world and social boundaries. But one little black swoosh makes yours cost nearly double. That red rectangle may not change how warm you are, but it certainly changes the price tag. The truth is, nobody cares about the details. Get to the point with GenericClothes.com. Have a laugh at the big brand clothing company's expense with shirts that simply say sports team, political statement, music band, and more. A shirt for any occasion and the perfect gift. GenericClothes.com.
Welcome back to the Rebel Radio Show.
You uba tuba son of a bitch.
Uba tuba piece of shit. You're a stinky rope.
Clip that.
Welcome back to the Rebel Radio Show live on Cutting.
Nah, I'm jumping in. Uncle Saudi. You're just gonna send me Uncle Saudi right
Uncle
before we
Saudi.
get on?
Yeah. Yeah.
Uncle Saudi?
Uncle Saudi.
Like Uncle Howdy, but with an S, and he wears the Sabu thing.
Yeah.
Alright. You know what?
I told you I had my connections to the diamond mines.
Is that who?
I've been talking to Uncle Saudi.
Is that how you're getting in there?
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you. Those diamonds, 6.
Well, let me talk to you.
Yeah. Let me talk to you real quick, actually, about
Listen.
Synergy Music Studio. They're based out of Chicago, Illinois. You can go there for recording, mixing, mastering, production work, and more. And if you're in the PA area, you can also stop by Hellbender Vinyl. They're one of America's most trusted custom vinyl record pressing plants, and they help local and independent artists get their next album into vinyl, colored vinyl made exactly to the liking with 5 free test presses for each order. So don't let your next album release be a boring bunch of ones and zeros floating around the internet. Go to hellbendervinyl.com today. They're hellbent on quality, hellbent on service, hellbendervinyl.com. Speaking of hell,
Amen, brother.
let's talk about someone going to hell.
I was gonna say talking about the product, but
Hell, the product.
also hell.
You know the product.
Yeah, we're some fans of some professional wrestling around here. You guys ever heard of Knock X Pro Entertainment and Academy?
No.
Knock X.
It's either Knox or Knock
How do you spell
X. KNOKX.
It's probably Knox.
but the
Knox
X is
Pro.
But
the
it's spelled
X-
wrong,
The
yeah.
X is capital. So
Well, so it can be KXP for their abbreviation. Because I'm pretty sure that's what was on the
KXP.
mat was KXP.
KXP.
But it's Knox Pro, I'm thinking.
Okay, that makes sense. Well, they have some really bad fucking refs.
They have some really bad.
They have some really bad booking.
Yeah, they
some,
shouldn't be
some
doing this
managers,
thing.
some really bad. It seems like a really bad product, and I wouldn't invest any money in them. Or if I was talent, I wouldn't go to them.
Yeah,
if
no,
I
they're
were
like
you.
the diamonds of independent wrestling. Would not invest money in them. Hey,
the-
what's up, Kevin? Watching on the YouTube simulcast today.
Hey, Kevin. we have recently found out this past weekend that Rampage Jackson, who
Has a son.
his son, and for those who don't know, Rampage Jackson is a former UFC lightweight champion.
Also a former member of the TNA roster.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, he did like a whole year or two stint there.
Interesting. But
because I think he was banned from UFC.
I believe he was big, meaty meathead type.
That makes sense.
Who has turned to streaming. His son, Raja Jackson, who also streams with him, recently was a part of a situation with this Knox Pro Entertainment and Academy, where he was invited backstage at an event, and there was a bit of a work shoot situation that went on with a can that was slammed against Raja Jackson's head by the wrestler. I don't know his actual name, but I know that he goes by Psycho Stu. And it did not go well. They apologized, Raja was kind of pissed about it. It ended in apologies and handshaking, and then later on his stream during the event, Raja Jackson's sitting in the front row, and he's talking with his kick chat, that he's like actually gonna hit this guy, and he's not like gonna be tested, or he's not gonna be
he
messed
told
with.
his chat that?
Yeah, he was talking with his chat like,
Chat
I'm not
clip that?
Yeah, chat clip that. I'm not gonna pull my punches. Like he said, I don't know if he said that verbatim, but
right. He was insinuating.
He was insinuating and speaking along those lines of like, I'm gonna hit him for real. And then he jumps in the ring and like picks up Psycho Sid by his waist.
Not Psycho Sid. Psycho Stu.
Psycho Stu, sorry.
Not Psycho Sid. He's
Who's
dead.
Psycho Sid?
Psycho Sid's dead. He was Sid Justice.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Psycho Stu, and like body slams him, and Psycho Stu's instantly knocked out. You can see it in the clips if you can look this up.
Yeah, so like gets in the ring and full on, it's a spine buster, it looks like, but like it's an MMA takedown. It's not a wrestling move.
Yeah, it doesn't look, he doesn't play up like a spine buster. He
fully
throws him down.
Picks
Pop
him up
the
and
popcorn.
drops him.
Yeah,
And like Stu
Mhm.
slams his head on the back of the mat and is
Yeah.
instantly unconscious.
Yeah, and he Roger Jackson then goes on to hit him like 20 something times.
He like crouches over top of him and
unloads on him, and Psycho Stu, of course, is
Unconscious.
has his hand down at his side, and the ref is just standing there watching, and like all of the
Yeah.
other in-ring workers are kind of just standing
they're
and
like thrown back about it, and
Right.
then two of them decide to actually try and help
and
stop
and it
this.
looks like one does something like to try to pull back, but then like
he's still
gets-
trying to like wrestle.
He's trying to play up the show of it all.
Kevin said that what he told the chat was, "Wait till you guys see what I do to this guy."
Yeah, so he was talking for real about beating this dude's ass, and he did.
Yeah, and then afterwards he was like, "People keep playing with me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
He had like blood on his shirt walking away from the venue.
ridiculous."
I thought we were like really past the phase of dudes in the UFC and like Ultimate Fighting and Bellator and shit getting upset at pro wrestling. I thought we were really past that phase of combat sports, because that was a thing for a long time. Of like, I'd like to see any of these guys get in the octagon and fight. And then some of them started to do that. Like Batista did Bellator, and Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar.
Mhm.
So like, I thought we were kind of past that, and most of them were in on
Ronda
it.
Rousey.
Again, yeah, Ronda. Well, that was the other way around. That was
Yeah,
UFC to
that's fair.
WWE.
Punk,
Obviously, the toughest there is.
Obviously, yeah.
Best
Best in the world.
in the world, literally. Undefeated in UFC. Rampage Jackson himself,
Yeah.
the father, not
Yes.
exactly the most trustworthy man.
No, I don't know. Like his actual.
So I looked it up. His
charges
rap
or-
sheet.
yeah.
He has a fleeing and evading police in a high-speed chase in 2008,
Mhm.
which I
Good.
think was his initial departure from UFC. They like
Mm.
suspended him then.
Right.
But then he also had a bunch of sexual assault allegations and
Awesome.
Good.
was on some reality TV show where like he threatened the crew and like kicked open a door and shit.
Good.
It's like pretty sure
Stable man.
if I'm not mistaken, he was banned from UFC like permanently, and that's when he did his TNA stint.
Makes sense that he would raise his son to be.
Yeah.
As
So yeah,
such.
not the greatest fucking influence
Well,
is what I
and-
was saying.
And so I was gonna say, I've seen clips of them together, Raja and Rampage, and it's on like Rampage's own stream.
Yeah.
He'll be like berating him of like, there was something that I saw where he was saying, you're too much of a bitch to be my son. You must be like, you're like, there's no way that you're my actual son. Like, just essentially rage baiting him IRL.
Yeah.
And to his face, but like as a father to a son, crazy work.
Just emotionally abusing him.
Live
for
on
views.
stream, live on fucking stream. And so it's one of those things where like low key, like obviously this is deplorable, heinous shit. But Raja Jackson was also kind of like a pit bull that you were beating for 3 weeks and then let him outside, you know?
Yeah.
Is Raja Jackson an Ultimate Fighter as well?
I think he has a couple under his belt, or like might be training to be, because he's 25. So
Okay.
I think he was like,
Yeah, because everything is just saying that he's the son of Rampage Jackson. It's not saying like he's an Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah, I think either he was like working on it, or maybe was testing the waters in multiple fighting.
Right.
You know,
Right.
like I think he was a nepo baby to a big fighter.
Well, I
and
mean,
so
he
was
obviously
trying
knew
to
what he was
fight.
doing when he
Fighting.
fucking got on top of this guy.
Right.
So,
Right.
which terrible. Again, he's to blame, and I hope he gets sued for a lot of money, by Stu
Yeah.
and probably this wrestling promotion for going off script too.
I think the wrestling promotion is at blame.
But
too,
that's what I was
though.
gonna say is I think the wrestling promotion needs to get some of this fucking heat too for letting this. The ref didn't do shit
The
like
ref
you guys
literally stood there.
said. Like,
And then-
why wasn't the locker room pouring out? Like, I get it's an indie show. There's probably 15, 20 guys there, but get them all out there.
Right. What the fuck is going on?
Get the commentators up there to pull it. Like, you can
Right.
tell that this isn't a fucking work.
Right. And it
The
takes a
crowd
while.
literally like went silent. People were
Right.
screaming. It was 100% unexpected.
Chief Keef was playing. Shit was crazy. No, it's like a crazy
then-
fucking situation though that no one.
He went to the hospital, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
At first, they weren't sure what kind of condition he was in, but so from my understanding, he is like alive, but not doing
Well, yeah.
Right. He's
Well,
not
I mean,
dead.
he was clearly unconscious by the time that Raja Jackson got on top of him and then delivered 27 or so punches unprotected to an unconscious man.
Yeah.
Like,
that
dude
couldn't
needs to be
good
arrested for
Frank,
assault.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He needs multiple years in jail.
Yeah.
At the very least.
Yeah.
Very, very. It's one of those things where it's unfortunate. Like it makes wrestling look. I don't know. I guess it doesn't make wrestling look bad. It just makes this asshole dude look bad.
Right.
But like,
It makes that company look bad.
it makes the company look bad. Yeah, I guess that's really what it is. Is like, there should have been more camaraderie, right?
Yeah, because in what like you and I guess hindsight's 20/20, right? But you can tell this dude's unconscious as soon as he hits the mat.
Right.
But even if you didn't know, even if you're the ref in the ring or you're in the back and you didn't see how this guy hit, by the time that first punch is landed,
Exactly.
this dude's not
Yeah.
selling. He's not
Exactly.
moving.
As soon as
He is
he
stiff
hits
as
the
shit.
first punch, and Stu's arms are down
Yeah,
at his side,
just taking punches with no reaction.
you got, as a referee, you got to have some common sense.
Yeah.
Like you can't stand there. Is this a work? Should I be playing this
Right.
up?
Which
No.
again, I'm sure that referee got paid a hot dog and a handshake and was buddies with the promoter.
Sure.
And
But
probably
you're-
didn't want to get punched by a UFC fighter.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you probably should fucking try and pull this guy off.
Yeah.
There was 2 wrestlers that actually like tried to get him off. Like
Well, very haphazardly tried to like,
Yeah.
hey, get off him.
well, and
well,
it's,
the one in the trunks like actually kind of got him away from him.
and it looked like the one in the Lucha Max like got him into the corner and
Corner.
was like shouldering
Yeah,
him.
he
You
was-
know.
He was like trying to make the match still go.
Right. But like at that point,
People were still screaming.
Yeah,
and it
you're-
was like very
you're-
awkward.
your dude is completely unconscious, half dead on the mat next to
Here's
you.
a hot
Bloody.
take.
You gotta stop. You gotta put up the X, bro.
Yeah.
Here's a hot take. Obviously, Raja Jackson's to blame for this. However, and this is easy for me to say as fucking 160-pound,
Right,
no
right,
fucking muscle
whatever.
dude. But we can ask Chelsea and Pastor CeeLo and Idol and Black and all of them
Mhm.
about this. If you're gonna be in the ring in any capacity, referee, active wrestler, or even a manager, you need to be able to pull someone off and stop somebody getting in the ring, regardless of who it is. I get it's a little bit different when it's the son of a UFC fighter, but they need to have enough wherewithal to get him away from him.
Right.
216-859-8699 if you want to fight Rampage Jackson next.
If LimeWire taught us anything, your digital music is free and open to piracy, and even manipulation when it comes to digital distribution. So why settle for a bunch of ones and zeros floating around on the internet? Make your release something special with Hellbender Vinyl. Hellbender is one of America's most trusted custom vinyl record pressing plants and works with local artists to get their next release pressed exactly to their liking. So check out Pittsburgh's first and only custom vinyl pressing plant today by visiting hellbendervinyl.com to get started. And don't forget, all customers at Hellbender Vinyl get 5 free test presses at no additional charge. Hellbent on quality, hellbent on service, hellbendervinyl.com.
Did you know that your old drafty windows can cost you anywhere between $100 and $600 a year? If you're in Northern Ohio, you need to give J.D. Miller at Clearview Windows a call. A small, local business that takes pride in its craftsmanship, Clearview Windows provides exceptional customer service and attention to detail that can increase your home's value with more energy-efficient windows and doors at a fair price. But don't just take my word for it. Google Clearview Windows by J.D. Miller and check out the reviews from satisfied customers. So give them a call at 330-521-0965. That's 330-521-0965. Clearview Windows, where quality is more than just words on a sign.
The Rebel Radio Show is live at 5.
Stop saying Daryl the Wild Man Show as if it was like a show that was on it. Well, that's not a thing.
Every Monday on WSRR Radio.
All right, let's go ahead and talk about the fucking Cracker Barrel thing.
Woo! No, yeah. That's how I feel about the Cracker Barrel thing.
I think, first of all, first opinion on all of this, I think the first thing we need to say regarding the Cracker Barrel logo, because everyone knows what we're talking about. I don't need to explain it.
I'd like it explained, though.
Before we do that, first thing I think we need to say is I think there's a good lawsuit at hand already right here. Because I think no, hear me out.
People.
Listen, hear me out. I think there's a good lawsuit at hand here. This font and this simplistic nature looks awful familiar. I think I've seen it on genericclothes.com before. If there's one place I'm going for clothes, it's genericclothes.com to tell big brand companies like Cracker Barrel to suck it. I'm going to have a laugh at their expense and get a shirt that says shirt or pants or floral pattern or sports team. And I'm going to do it at genericclothes.com because it's the perfect gift for any occasion and a shirt for any occasion. So genericclothes.com, I think you guys have some ground here. What I don't think has any ground is Cracker Barrel.
Why not? Why don't you think they have any ground?
Listen, here's my 100%.
They own plenty of land.
100% overall take here.
They own a lot of land, all right?
They own diamond fields in Arkansas kind of land.
Probably like 5 stores.
More than 5 stores,
No
I'd
way.
say.
Come
I'd
on,
say
dude.
more.
Stop.
Yeah.
What?
I know.
Like
They're big.
7?
Might be more than 7. Yeah. I think they're getting to double digits these days.
What?
All right, so
11?
Cracker Barrel changed their fucking logo. They got rid of the guy, the cracker. They got rid of the barrel. The barrel.
The cracker has a name.
Yeah, go ahead. What's his name?
Uncle Herschel.
Uncle Herschel. How many people knew that before 3 days ago?
I didn't
Not
know
a
it.
damn person.
I didn't know him until 5 minutes ago.
Not a damn person. Here's what I
He
care
was the
about.
Cracker.
Yeah,
Here's the cracker next to the barrel. Here's the issue. I don't care. Nobody should care this much. They didn't change the menu. They didn't fucking get rid of all the food.
Yeah.
They changed
The
their
store
fucking
is still
logo.
there.
Yeah.
They changed their logo. It's
Well,
corporate minimalism.
It's a sign of the time.
It is, but it's been a sign of the times for the past 15 years. Microsoft did it. Xbox did it.
Walmart did
eBay,
it.
Walmart,
Those
Facebook.
big high-tech gizmo gadget brands can't touch my
Not to mention-
Cracker
It's corporate
Barrel.
minimalism is all it is.
I would like to mention that freaking Walmart changed their logo the same week, spent millions of dollars to make it a shade darker and a little bit more bulbous.
I think the one that shocked me the most, or like shook me the most to my core, was maybe the Pepsi logo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe the Pepsi logo change was kind of the biggest.
You talking
one.
about the most recent one with the outline?
No. I'm talking about when they went from a big, thick white line to like the sliver, and then it got thicker.
Yeah.
That was weird, and I didn't like that.
What about Coca-Cola from the classic Coca-Cola, just Coke on the can?
Yeah.
Remember that? It's all the same shit. It's all corporate minimalism.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's going into Microsoft Word, typing your company's name in the default Calibri font in all lowercase. That's all it is. And it's been going on for fucking 15 plus years. So why is Cracker Barrel a big deal? It's because Cracker Barrel's audience is primarily boomers. I fucking love Cracker Barrel. I go there as often as I can. But here's the deal. I'm not going to stop going because they changed their fucking font and their logo. It's because it's boomers. Boomers aren't the primary audience for Facebook. Well, maybe nowadays they are. Boomers aren't the primary audience for Microsoft. They aren't the primary audience for Coca-Cola. It's a wider net than that. So it didn't have as much outrage and outcry. It's just a fucking corporate minimalist logo change. It's stupid, but is it worth people going, we got to ban Cracker Barrel, it's woke? No, it's a fucking minimalist change.
I didn't know that was. That's kind of crazy.
There's so many people
I
saying
mean,
it's
I
a
guess
woke
that
change.
I have
that makes
heard.
that.
I've seen community memes that
So
are Jeff saying this is woke.
Yeah.
shares of Cracker Barrel fell 7% on Thursday.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
The fact that like all of these companies spend millions of dollars just randomly throughout their lifetime just
Dude,
to change their logo minimally,
This
and
is
it can
crazy.
affect them this much.
According to Kevin in the chat, it says it took 3 advertising firms to get this logo correct.
that's crazy.
ridiculous.
So I mimicked this logo in seconds, by the way, for our Facebook page the other day.
Cracker Barrel,
I loved
hire
it.
us. In a statement, Cracker Barrel said that Uncle Herschel will still be featured on the menu as well as on road signs and in the country store. Here's a quote. He said, "He's not going anywhere.
Don't worry, guys.
He's family." Hell yeah.
When you're here, you're family, right? Oh wait,
When you're here, you're here.
When you're here, you're a cracker. We're the barrel. Get in.
get in.
It's like shooting crackers in a barrel, you know?
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah, I do.
I really hate this.
They're gonna have
Yeah.
Uncle Herschel merch.
It's really, really fucking. And I think it's one of those things where, like, so you said it before we got on air because I was saying how there was like a PR person for Cracker Barrel that had to go on a morning talk show
Yeah.
and it basically explain how like we're updating and rebranding, but nothing's changing and everything's staying the same. And basically like oxymoroning herself with what she was saying.
Yeah.
Because she was being like, we're not going to change at all. We're still keeping all the old classic shit, but we're completely revamping the whole brand and everything's going to be new and fresh and better. And so I think what's the most interesting part to me is Cracker Barrel having to double back and like, probably like you said, hire a PR person
Yeah.
to
I-
have like,
Well,
there's no way
'cause
that they had someone on board being
I
like, all right,
had-
go to NBC and go on the morning show.
That or they made a shit ton more money. They got a big raise to do this.
You're right.
Because there's
right.
no way Cracker Barrel's PR guy
Go
or
shill
girl
us out. Yeah.
was doing much work before this.
Right. Go shill us out. We'll pay you double what you're making now, triple what you're making
Just to
now.
clarify, Cracker Barrel lost nearly $100 million in market value
That's so
in the past
insane.
3 days.
How much did it cost for them to change their logo?
How much will it cost is the question when they remodel every restaurant with this logo.
It doesn't even look like it still looks homey and like country, the new logo I'm
I don't
referring
think
to.
so.
It doesn't look nearly as homey and country feeling as the old one, not at all.
So
but
as-
it still does, I
So
think.
as someone with a degree that covers graphic design,
Yeah, right.
let me tell you what I see in this logo. It's, by the way, it's the same font. They just changed it from brown to
Yeah.
black. But my problem is the random shape.
Yeah. I
Why?
don't like
what
that
is
shape.
the weird fucking
Denny's
Oh,
sign
yeah
shape?
Denny's ass
Yeah.
Microsoft font or Microsoft stock image here of this shape? Then again, I looked at the original and went, "What the fuck is the original shape?"
A bean.
Yeah, right.
It looks like a bean with like
I always thought it was supposed to
kidney-
be like a lasso.
that might be a lasso.
Oh, yeah.
Never
Coming-
put that
coming
together.
from the K.
Never put that together. But yeah, no, it could be. But
Uncle
yeah,
Herschel standing
They
there.
could have just used
sitting there.
that. They could have
yeah,
just
they could have just used the kidney.
the kidney bean.
Yeah,
I have
Kidney
always.
barrel.
It's one of those things where
they
like,
could have just not fucking done it and not lost money.
okay,
Yeah. What was wrong? Were they losing money? Were they like in debt? Did they have to change?
I wonder if they were probably
revamp?
losing money because old
People are dying.
Old people are dying and not going to Cracker Barrel as much. But all my life, I thought it was funny that they're called Cracker Barrel and it's literally a white dude sitting next to a barrel. It's like, was that intentional? Was that on the? Because I mean, obviously, I don't think the term cracker in reference to a white person probably wasn't around when Cracker Barrel was.
Do you know
founded.
where? Hang on. Do you know where that term comes from? Because it definitely was.
Wait,
Cracker
no.
comes from a whip cracker.
I don't know. What
That is where the slang term cracker comes from. Is a whip cracker.
Wow.
So yes, it most definitely was around when Cracker Barrel was founded.
Wow. So yeah, I wonder if they're like, this probably isn't good to have on on the front of all of our buildings for the last 30 years. We probably need to.
I wonder.
I don't think that much thought went into it. I really do. I think for some reason
They
said, you know
decided-
what, we need to appeal to a younger generation, and they think that corporate minimalism is the way to do it because every other company for the past 15 years has done it.
I wonder what their stock has looked like over the last 10 years. You know what
I
mean?
can pull that up.
Like over a longer period of
That's
time.
what I'm trying to
because
think
if
about.
they have slowly been losing revenue, like slowly bleeding out over the last 15, 20 years or whatever, then it's like, okay, maybe a revamp is necessary, right?
And so in the past 5 years, it's dipped pretty significantly.
There you go.
So in 2022 or 2021, it looks like the highest their stock was trading was 175.9 per share. Into 2025, the highest their stock was trading was $57.
Yeah.
So it dipped significantly, but over
Right.
time, the
Right.
lowest it traded before this was right before 2023, and it was trading at $82
Does it show you what it was pre-COVID?
or 66. Sorry. Let me see. I can try and go. No, I can't go back that far. I can go to 1995, and it was trading at $22.
That's weird.
So,
You can go back to 1995. Can't go back.
well, it goes to 1995, 2005, 2015, and
Oh, I
2025.
see. Okay.
Yeah. But it honestly, stock didn't start looking good. I'm doing a fucking stock report, by the way, guys. On
They're up.
I
A legitimate one.
Yeah,
know. I'm
yeah.
doing a legit stock read
The
right
meme,
now.
we've jumped the shark on the meme.
Yep. So it looks like they honestly didn't start having super high stock until after 2015 is when it started trading above $100.
Interesting.
Because up until I'm looking at 2011 right now, it's still $46 per share.
Right.
So 2015, they probably sold to a larger company, if I had to imagine,
yeah.
and they had higher stock.
Right.
It did dip in 2020 to 69.
Right.
I'm
Well, that
assuming
makes
that was
sense,
COVID.
Right.
Yep. And then that's pretty much where it's been. It's been up and down between 69 and 160 from COVID till now.
Interesting.
69.
Yeah, I wonder if they're just we've been bleeding out over the this.
Yeah, I'm
isn't-
basically the JBL of WSR giving my stock report. Just saying.
True.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's just, they've probably been we're slowly dying. They probably saw a report of within the next 10 years, this will be not a company anymore, and they're like, okay, well, we have to do something. We have to try something.
Yeah.
That would be my
And it
imagination.
didn't work.
Yeah, and it didn't work, and it worked terribly.
The
Wow.
fact that
Interesting.
to me, it's still the worst part of this is people freaking out again.
Yeah, I don't
It's
think
just
it
a fucking
really
logo.
matters that
Mhm.
much.
You brought it up before we went on air. It's like Wendy's, right? Wendy's changes their logo and people are mad for 2 months, and then you go to Wendy's and go, okay, well, this is the logo.
Right.
It's really doesn't affect your life.
Right.
It really doesn't.
Right.
Yes, it looks stupid, and as a society, logo, because we live in a society,
Amen.
logos in general have degressed so fucking much.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
look at anything from the 50s or 60s, and it has that retro futuristic logo
Mhm.
that has so much light. Even though you look at the 90s, I'm like Cherry Coke
Yeah. Right.
or Surge, right?
Right.
So much better logos than now. We talked about Pepsi.
Mhm.
Pepsi, I think, has finally turned the corner and are going back to a very classic style with the dark outline. But up until 2 years ago, it just got more boring and more boring and more boring.
Look
Well,
at Kia. Their
Kia's
fucking
logo is KN, by the way.
You used to be able to actually read
I-
Kia.
I just my follow-up question, I guess, to that would be when do you think that we will? Do you think that we will regress back
Oh,
to
absolutely.
90s, 80s logos and stylistic choices?
It's cyclical.
If we make it to our 50s.
If you just look at all of the Google logos, all of the
Right.
Walmart logos,
Yeah, once people our age start becoming like CEOs
Yeah.
and shit like that, like we get older and
they'll go back.
it'll go back to right. I agree, and then our kids will hate that shit.
Yeah, they'll want
Yeah.
this. They'll
Right.
want Calibri size
Right,
12
right.
font.
Oh, that's
We'll
weird.
be like, bring back the Cracker in the Barrel, and then they'll be like,
Who the fuck is this guy?
yeah,
Who's Uncle Herschel?
Isn't that a little racist? They put
You
this
don't
guy in
know
there?
Uncle Herschel?
yeah.
You damn kids.
Aside from everybody freaking out about it, I think the stupidest part is that the CEO is doubling down on it and saying, "Oh, it's just a vocal minority that doesn't like it. We're going forward."
Yeah.
Go fuck! You're
Yeah.
losing
You're
tons of
wrong.
money.
You're wrong, dude.
Like,
You're
don't get me
very
wrong, you shouldn't be, but you're losing tons of money.
Well, and it is interesting though that like so over the last 5 years, their stock has been slowly dropping, and they were like, okay, we need to do something quick, and they did something, and it
Tanked it.
immediately
Tanked
went
the
down.
fucking stock.
They're like, oh fuck, no! People were jumping
They
out of
woke up-
the windows of Cracker Barrel HQ and shit like that.
They probably had like a company celebration to celebrate the new logo.
Big
And
unveiling.
So hype.
the next morning they check and everybody fucking hates it.
That sucks. They check their phone. Oh shit, Rajah Jackson beat the fuck out of a wrestler last night.
I'm trying to see. It looks like they didn't have a logo before. What's his name? Not Uncle Remus. What's his name?
Uncle Herschel.
Uncle Herschel. See how much it matters?
It
Okay,
matters.
look, here's a. Okay, this is a Cracker Barrel logo from 1969, and it's just a barrel that says Cracker Barrel Old Country Store. I think they go full tilt and go back to this one.
That's good.
Or,
I think their advertising team goes, you know what? They hated it. Let's go all the way back
Right,
to
we're going back-
1969.
Go back to the first one.
We're bringing back the barrel, baby.
We're spinning the classics
Yeah,
tonight. I
yeah.
like that. I like that.
I mean-
playing all the hits.
Yeah,
Why the
yeah.
fuck didn't they use a barrel shape?
None of it ever made sense. Let's be honest.
Here's what I would be interested to see if they ever have considered or would consider expanding their store.
Yeah, like big.
Like big
Like,
store. Big store.
only-
As in separated from the restaurant?
Maybe if they become that
Only
successful.
old country store.
But I'm saying like at first, big old country store. Bigger
Big
than
old country store.
big old country store, bigger than the restaurant.
I think
but,
those are called boot barns.
but still connected, right? And so
Uh-huh.
the restaurant's a little smaller, but the shopping is the mainstay.
we're here for the shop. Yeah.
Right. But like an IKEA almost.
Okay.
It's almost like a food court sort of thing.
And then at the end, where the meatballs are, is where the.
The dumplings are and shit.
Yeah.
The country fried steak.
Mhm.
But then it gets popular enough, and then it becomes its own solo country store.
I think that they're going to have to
Solo
do
country
something
store.
similar to that to remedy this. Because I think they're going to continue to lose money.
Right.
Because again, their clientele, probably 90% boomers. And those are the ones who are outraged by a logo change.
Right.
So, with that being said, I think they're going to have to either A, completely revert back. And I think the best way to do that is going back to the 1969 logo. Completely
that
throw 'em
would
off.
be very cool.
Yeah. Or B, I think they're going to have to make some changes to how they approach business. And I think we could see this is just the old country store. No restaurant.
Oh.
I think they could open up even in malls.
Right.
Plenty of
Right.
space in malls. They got
Right.
just as much stock as Cracker Barrel right now. So put a fucking old country store by Cracker Barrel in the mall.
Regardless, it feels interesting because it's like, okay, clearly they went out on a limb and it failed, so something crazy's about to happen. You know,
But
like,
the fact they're sticking to it or have so far,
well, yeah, they can't.
they can't admit.
Well, it's one of those things where they can't admit until they have a better logo.
Right.
Or
And
a
so-
plan.
Right.
Yeah.
And they don't have a plan right now. I probably would assume they're probably just like, oh fuck,
This was their plan.
this was the plan. What the fuck? They
They didn't
hate
have
it.
money for
Right.
Plan B.
Right. They don't have money for Plan B.
3 advertising teams to make this.
Yeah.
To make this fucking free trial of Adobe Express bullshit logo.
Yeah.
Like I could do this in Canva.
And
You
how
could
come-
have literally taken a stock photo of a barrel and a saltine cracker silhouette and it would have been better.
Yeah.
How come the R in the logo turned into a TM? An R in the corner with a circle around it turned into a little TM in the corner with no circle
I think
around
they
it.
just use the TM now. I think trademark is more
Well,
commonly
what's
used.
the R with the circle?
rights reserved, maybe.
All right, don't tell me what rights I
Maybe-
have reserved, pal.
Maybe rights were reserved for the picture.
Yeah,
that
they
you
had, well, they had to
make.
trademark a new logo. That's
Yeah.
what it is. They literally had to trademark this new logo,
Right.
which is insane that people paid money for this. Why am I not doing graphic design more often?
I just wonder. I genuinely am
Because
very
they would
curious what
hate
they're
your
gonna
designs.
do.
You would make it too designy. They don't like that.
I wish they would have used AI.
Oh, interesting.
I wish they would have used AI.
Ask AI to come up with a better
Yeah.
logo.
Even if it's that like weird off-putting AI art style that tries to make
Right.
it look like it's drawn.
Here's what I was gonna say though. It's they're in a tough situation also because they don't have anyone rallying behind them.
So I've got some information.
Yeah.
They not only lost 100 it was 100 million?
Yeah.
$100 million in this past couple of days. Kevin says the logo is part of a $700 million budget to remodel.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They don't have 700 million.
Where are they getting this money?
But like, there's no one.
Cracker Barrel's going under.
There's no
We're
one
gonna
being
see
like.
the end of Cracker Barrel, guys.
There's no one being like, let's go save Cracker Barrel. Come on, like rallying the internet together to be like,
Like
let's
the
go eat at
guy-
Cracker Barrel. You know?
Like the guy who's saving Red Lobster.
No, because everyone who can rationally think about this knows that it's fucking stupid on both sides. I'm still gonna eat at Cracker Barrel, guys.
Oh yeah.
I don't give a fuck about the logo.
I don't know, man. What if their dumplings have been minimalized?
Minimalized.
This made them
Minimalized.
small.
Made them smaller.
Small portions.
Little dumplings.
Little dumplings.
They said Uncle.
Herschel.
I was gonna call him Uncle Hunter.
No, that's Popeye you're thinking of.
They said Uncle Herschel's still gonna be on the menu. So
They had to say that because they're still deciding if they're gonna go back.
Right. Uncle Herschel's on the menu, guys. He's not our logo anymore.
Don't worry.
He's
We're
a menu
feeding
item.
him to you.
Well, it's like when McDonald's got rid of Ronald, right?
And they started serving Ronald McDonald
And
burgers.
they started selling Ronald patties.
Those meat
And those
taste
did not sell.
These meat patties taste weird.
The
Grimace
Ronald,
shakes.
the Ronald, and
Oh,
Grimace
God,
shake.
the Grimace
The
shake.
Ronald patties, aka the McRib. Come on, guys.
Why do you think we see these characters anymore?
You ate them
They're,
all?
yeah, they're feeding
Mayor
them to us.
McCheese. Come on. Look
Oh,
up when
the
the double
king?
cheeseburger came out.
We ate the king, and now we wear his crown.
Oh, God.
Yeah, why don't we have things like that anymore? The King was terrifying, but I'd much rather see him than anything Burger King has done in the past 10 years.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't bring back the King because also like Burger King, I don't think is doing that well.
It can't be.
Mm-mm.
There's
At
no
least I
way.
don't see that many Burger Kings around me.
I see them
That's
closing
crazy.
a lot.
I see a lot of closed Burger Kings or like really poor rundown Burger
I just
Kings.
saw Burger King remodeled.
But
That's
I have
crazy.
not seen a good looking Burger King where it's like I would consider eating inside there ever.
Yeah.
You're like, damn, that's a good looking Burger King.
I don't think.
All
That's
right,
the
listen.
BK Lounge right there.
You drive past McMansion, you're like, I would eat it.
No, because McMansion they bastardized. Have you been in
What?
it recently?
No.
It's like jungle theme.
What?
Yeah, no, they got rid of everything that made it look elegant inside. Yeah. They very much minimalized the
Damn
McMansion.
you, McMansion.
They Cracker Barreled McMansion.
Fuck.
Get Cracker Barreled noob. It's stupid, and I think anybody who sees somebody getting upset, like visibly upset, where there's, I'm gonna boycott Cracker Barrel, you need to make fun of that person. You need to fucking sit there and tell that person that they're stupid and mindless if they're gonna be upset about a logo redesign on Cracker Barrel that much they won't eat their food.
Make fun of your elders.
Make fun of the elderly is what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't make fun of kids, but you can make fun of old people.
You should, in fact. It's encouraged. I encourage it. Make fun of the elderly. They're the reasons the housing market sucks. Make fun of the elderly.
I saw something the other day that said like more people in their 70s are buying homes than people in their
Yeah,
20s.
because they have money from Social Security that we won't have. Yeah. It's almost like the people that broke the fucking system can use the system. Crazy how that works. But they can be upset about a fucking Cracker Barrel. That's what they have money to be upset about.
Yeah.
Is Cracker Barrel. I can't afford groceries. But yeah, no, please, riot about a fucking Cracker Barrel logo.
Fuck you, Cracker Barrel.
Fuck you, old people.
Yeah. I hate old
Greatest
people.
generation, my ass.
I hate old people. Yeah, best in the world, my ass. 5 minutes and 4 seconds, you were champ.
Feel like I'm fucking Bret Hart talking about Goldberg right now.
Feel like I'm Rollins talking about Punk right now.
Rollins is not cool.
I'm cashing in. You think I have a broken leg? I don't.
Seth Rollins, not cool. 216-859-8699. Text in, let us know your screen time. We're live right here on this Monday evening like we are most Mondays at 5 p.m. Eastern right here on WSRR Radio. Make sure you download the free mobile app in your Apple App Store or Google Play Store. That's WSRR Radio. It's free. You can take us with you. You can listen to local and independent music everywhere you go from all across the globe, and you can even favorite and purchase the song to support the local artist while you're listening. What are you doing?
I'm just rattling away.
Oh, yeah.
I'm rambling on.
Just rattling that thing in there.
Yeah, it's a little peanut.
Yeah, you keep rattling that thing in there, and you can go to WSRRradio.com as well to get full showtime schedules and more. You get showtimes for shows like Shani's Off Air. You get the Pigeonhole. You get Behind Enemy Lines. It's our Cleveland sports show from Pittsburgh, weekday mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern on WSRR Radio. Or if you're sticking around for the late night, 10 p.m. Eastern, you get True Vault Escapades. That's Fallout-based radio drama from Preston Harden and his crew. They're doing an awesome job on that, so make sure you check it out as well. Thank you to all of our awesome sponsors like Synergy Music Studio, Hellbender Vinyl, Generic Clothes, and Clearview Windows. For more information on all of those and to give them a follow, visit our Kick-Ass Sponsors section at the bottom of our website. Again, WSRRradio.com. Get you all that information and more. Make sure you join the Discord server while you're there to chat with all of us and all the other loyal listeners at home. Until next time, I've been Radio's Ripple DJ South. I'm right, Shani.
Bye, everyone.
On the board is Jules.
Adios.
Peace.
Till I